Greetings, 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 everyone. This is Al Webb, and this is Son of Encouragement Ministries. Come to you this morning to bring a message today. At work this morning, I had to get out early, of course, but I've been led this morning to reach out to those of you today that may be going through issues and problems, whatever they may be. There may be some of you out there that have things that you're going through and you don't understand why you're going through. I think we all in life go through times where things are happening and we don't understand why they're happening. Difficulties. When things are good, it's often strange, how we as humans, and especially as believers, maybe even non-believers, when things are going good, we somehow don't feel the need that we have to reach out to God. You ever notice how when things are going well, you don't pray as often, or you don't plead to God, or you don't reach out to the Lord as you would if you were going through difficulty. It's like when you get to the end of your rope and you don't know what to do, you're reaching out to God, which is fine, because that is actually an act of faith. But we want our relationship to always be strong with the Lord, even when days are good. We don't want to just be reaching out to God when things are bad. But the Bible does tell us in Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7, and I'm reaching out to people this morning, and I want you guys to know that it's nothing wrong with that, but we don't have to treat God like he's just there when we're going through difficulties, because he's there even in the good times. God is still there, and we still need to reach out to him. But whoever it is out there today that may be going through issues, may have had a hard week, may have had a loss in your family, or whatever the issue may be, Philippians 4 verses 6 and 7 says, with all things with prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God, and the peace that surpasses all understanding will guard your heart and your mind. In the beginning of that passage in 6 and 7, it says, don't be anxious for anything. We should not be anxious. And being anxious could also be a state of not understanding. You want things to be right, and by you wanting things to be right, it causes anxiety in our lives. And we have to reach out to God, for his peace that surpasses all understanding, as that particular scripture says. God will give you that peace, but, like I had quoted in the beginning of my message a little while ago, when I was saying that we need to be in constant relationship with God, so we can, when those things happen, we can have peace. When we're going through trials and tribulations, we can still have peace, in difficult times, because we have that strong bond and that strong relationship with the Lord. Philippians 4, 6 and 7 is a wonderful passage, a wonderful scripture, but, and I'm not trying to debunk the Bible or anything like that, but I would suggest that you always reach out to the Lord and have a strong relationship with him. And it's good advice to, take everything to the Lord in prayer, with your prayers and petitions, and reach out to God, like Philippians 4, 6 and 7 is talking about. Paul is, encouraging us to reach out to the Lord when we're going through difficult times, but let's try and stay close to the Lord, even when things are going good. Try to stay close to God, and the scripture that says, thou will keep thee in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. We can have peace with the Lord, peace with our lives, if we continue to keep our minds fixed on God. You know, and it's not always easy to do because the world is full of distractions, but I pray that you would always have a deep relationship with the Lord all the time. You know, I thought about that scripture today, that Philippians 4:6-7. I was like, man, it's great to let people know to reach out to the Lord. You know, I thank God for the word. You know, what would we do without that advice? You know, some people are lost and they don't know where to turn. But look to Philippians 4:6-7 if you're going through problems. Always turn to God. You know, turn to God first. That's where you need to go, because he is the creator of all things, including ourselves. You know, he created us. You know, he knows all your thoughts. He knows everything that you're going through. So trust God, reach out to him. And I just pray for all of you today that are going through any type of difficulty, that you reach out to God. You know, that's where you need to turn first. You know, there's some things we just can't solve ourselves, you know, and God is the author and the finisher of our faith, as the word says. So he knows, he's writing the story of your life, but he also wants an intimate relationship with you. So you guys, you have a great week, you know, and enjoy this week. Try not to worry. Read Philippians 4, especially passages 6 and 7, whatever you may be going through today. God bless you. Love you guys. Peace and blessings. Hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Bye.